Hello. Happy Friday. All right. So I officially ended the accountability series. Now, today we're going to start a new one. Legacy over likes. L.O.L. So, I'm sure people are coming across my videos now and they're wondering about this cat. They're wondering about me. Like, who is this guy doing all these videos, talking to an unseen audience, and just rambling and blah, 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 blah. Who is he, and why does he feel he needs to start a community, or why does he feel like he's a coach or anything like that? It's none of that. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not a coach. I'm not by a little bit, not by a lot. What I am is a person who have shared experience of life like everybody else, but I guess I have a perspective that I'm me. Let's put it that way. I'm me and you're you. You have a different perspective of seeing things. I have a different perspective of seeing things. I could just definitely say that you'll never have the perspective I have, and I'll never have the perspective you have. So, with that being said, I could share something with you that's genuine from the heart, and you would look at it and be like, huh, I never looked at it that way. That's that's great. I like it. I love it. And it'll be enough for you to take with you and do something with it. You know, it might change your life, it might save your life, and there you go. The thing that's different with me is I'm sharing in my experience with you on a public level, on a, you know, platform that, you know, most people, the only time they get on this platform is to consume as opposed to create. You know, a lot of people will entertain other people's shit, but they won't entertain their own shit to other people. So I took it upon myself to do this because I want years down the line. I mean, I'll be old and gray. I mean, you can see my gray's already there, but I'll be old and gray or rotting in the ground, you know, whatever, reduced to dust. And somebody will read, or not read it, but I'm sorry, they'll see it or read, because I have books. They'll see this and they'll be like, hey, who's this cool individual who put this out? And they'll find out it was put out 10 years ago, and I'm, you know, whatever, how many years, and I won't be here, you know, and they'll be like, wow, while he was alive, he was kicking that shit. He really put me onto something, and you know, he took the time to share his experience. He didn't just keep it to himself and take it to his grave and everything. So that's what this is about. Now, sorry. The other part of this is it's called legacy over likes. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for myself as well. I'm doing this though for my family. I'm doing this for my nieces. I have a ton of nieces. And, you know, well, I ain't gonna say a ton of, well, yeah, I do. I do have a ton of nieces. In my eyes, I have a ton of nieces. And more coming. You know, one will be coming here in the next few weeks, as a matter of fact. I have a nephew. I have nephews, but I have a nephew that's blood that's here. And one day, I'm sure he'll be looking around in life and he'll need some guidance. And if he knew that I was doing this and he came upon this, he could see what his uncle got to say. and be like, damn, Unc was dope. He was deep. He was intriguing. I didn't get a chance to know him that well, but at least he left me something. He left a piece of wisdom and game. Because honest to God, I really wish my uncles were more prevalent in my life. I love my uncles. My uncles, they're dope. I mean, a lot of them are criminals. I ain't gonna hold you. They're criminals, or you know, other things, um, but they're down to earth, great dudes, and a few of them I haven't even kicked it with in my adult years, but I feel like I would want to kick it with them to see what kind of piece of game they could pass on to me. So, but anyway, just to get back to what I was originally saying is that, you know, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for people who who could benefit from my experience and benefit from something that I could leave behind. All I had to do it was once. I could record this video. This video could one day go viral. It could be something that you look at tomorrow, next year, or whatever. It could, or it could go viral. It'll make me some money, and that residual will turn around and pay back my family's, bills or whatever, on my estate, when I go or whatever, or just, simply put, it'll put me in a position where I can do some other stuff. I'm not just leaving it at, me just, um, taking care of my family when I'm not here. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about being able to be a piece of something here on this earth right now. I mean, take these videos and turn them into something where it takes me to another level and plateau. Maybe one day I will be considered a coach and I can get on big stages, do a TED talk or whatever. But for the time being, I'm okay with it just being me. And you out there watching me on a digital space. But the reason why I call this legacies over likes, because what I do know is a lot of people are out here trying to impress people trying to impress an audience, people trying to impress, they're shooting for likes, they're shooting for the trend, they're trying to move the algorithm. I'm not even gonna front you. Every video that I've recorded in the last 4 days have not been scripted. I've never really took myself to be this great speaker or anything like that, and I grew up pretty shy. But what I am is a person that I would say, I feel like I have a deep, like I said earlier, I have a deep perspective. I have a very unique way of looking at life. So, I came up with this whole LOL, legacy over likes. I heard this from somebody actually, so I'm not going to take all the credit for saying it. I heard this from somebody. He said he was saying in his video, and it was something like this. He was doing, talking to an audience, trying to inspire people, and he just said legacy over likes. I'm like, there's something there with that. You just got to care about what you're doing. This is my why. This is what I want to do and why I choose to do it. Once I realized that I wanted to do this, the fear was gone. I mean, it ain't to say that I'm not afraid or I'm a little nervous when I'm on the camera, but the fear is actually gone. I don't care what you guys think about me. I mean, because you're not going to please everybody. What I do know is that somebody is going to hear this and they're going to be like, damn, that helped me. That fucking helped me. That put me where I need to be. That put me in the right headspace. I needed that. But other than that, I don't necessarily care about likes. I mean, you could watch this video and never even give me a like, but just take the knowledge and run with it and change your own life and find out what your why is and why you want to do what you do. But at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here trying to impress anybody in a way of like I'm trying to move the algorithm to me. I mean, I obviously I know I have to move the algorithm in order for these videos to get viewed, and obviously I want to move the algorithm so I can, you know, get some kind of notoriety for this. But I'm not doing this to like, oh, you know, most people do their videos like comment, subscribe. You know, yeah, I say that, but I'm not fighting for your likes. If you just watch this video and you watched it every day, but you never gave me a like, you watch it once a day, a million times a day, and it works for you, good. I hope I change whatever you're thinking in your mind, you know, that keeps you here, keeps you doing the right thing. And I wish you all the best. I God bless you. I hope I change your life. You ain't never got to give me a like. But if you watch this video and you give me a like and you don't watch it again, you know, I mean, I'll take that. I mean, you know, it's just likes are funny, I guess. You know, you just notice that people, that's what everybody's doing these days. Everybody's trying to be trendy or trying to be, oh, you know, with the whole AI and the whole super duper intro and everything. I don't necessarily care about that. All I care about is the video itself and the thumbnail. I mean, I don't even care to put any captions on this and stuff. I mean, just listen to what I'm telling you. No filters. Use raw, me. Everything that you see is pretty much what you're getting. You're getting the real. You're not getting me having to put forth a faceless whatever in front of you and you seeing this and it's like, I wonder who's that behind the camera. You ain't gotta wonder who's behind the camera. It's me. It's Terrell Marshall. Live in Phoenix, Arizona. Currently living in Buckeye, Arizona. I'm 45 years old. I have two brothers, one half brother, but two brothers. I have, what, 6 grandkids? Audrey, Bebito, Anthony, Audrey. Yeah, 6 grandkids. I have defaulted nieces and nephews, you know, through my wife, but in counting, I have 3 nieces, three nieces that are here, one on the way, and I have a nephew. I'm married, been married for 11 years now. Next year will be 12. I was in the military. That was the Army. I did that for 3 years. I'm obviously an African American man, or I would just say a black man in America. I'm a 9-to-5 worker. I am currently a content creator, but I am a graphic designer by trade. Artist for life. I've always been an artist, and I'm a poet. Now, later on today, you know, I'm going to record a reading of one of my poems, and it's actually based off exactly what I just told you, legacy over likes. But what it is just do you, man. Live your life. Don't care about what people like about you. Yeah, I mean, I guess put it like this: don't do this shit for likes. When you don't do it for likes, you take all the fear away. Don't worry about trying to meet the algorithm's path. I mean, not to say you shouldn't upgrade yourself and do the I guess what you call like the your video should always get better in a way of you recording and adding and tweaking certain things, but don't do this shit for no damn hype of a super video, because the minute you try to make your videos perfect like I used to do, you won't even do this. And I don't have time to do it, to be honest. I don't have time to do it like that. So once I just started recording and just little thumbnail, little description, that's when this shit got easier. So here I am. It's all real. It's all, cut and dry, raw. And RAW stands for reduce all worries. So now I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to be stressing about editing or nothing. This shit is real. You getting everything. I'm not cutting anything out. You see me for who I am. You see every fuck up, every every everything until I figure this shit out. And then once I figure it out, then you might get all the clean, actual edited footage of everything that I need to do. But that's it. Legacy over likes, man. Do you. Do it for your family. Do it for yourself. But don't do this shit for no fucking likes. Fuck a like. Just make sure you just tune in and we good. Peace.